Be teachable and willing to learn. Number 6, always be unselfish.
Good evening, everybody. Today is September the 15th. We are reading The Daily Laws by Robert Greene. And I used that stitch because it's just some good tips to get ahead in life. And it goes into the title, Drop Your Preconceived Notions. And a lot of the tips, you can't take them if you already have an idea in your head and you don't want to listen or learn or take the knowledge that other people are trying to give you. So drop your preconceived notions. If you put an empty gourd on the water and touch it, it will slip to one side. No matter how you try, it won't stay in one spot. The mind of someone who has reached the ultimate state does not stay with anything, even for a second. It is like an empty gourd on the water that is pushed around. Takun Soho. The greatest generals, the most creative strategists, stand out not because they have more knowledge, but because they are able, when necessary, to drop their preconceived notions and focus intensely on the present moment. That is how creativity is sparked and opportunities are seized. Knowledge, experience, and theory have limitations. No amount of thinking in advance can prepare you for the chaos of life, for the infinite possibilities of the moment. The great philosopher of war, Karl von Clausewitz, called this friction the difference between our plans and what actually happens. Since friction is inevitable, our minds have to be capable of keeping up with its change and adapting to the unexpected. The more realistic our responses to them will be. The more we lose ourselves in pre-digested theories and past experiences, the more inappropriate and delusional our response. It can be valuable to analyze what went wrong in the past, but it is far more important to develop the capacity to think in the moment. In that way, you will make far fewer mistakes to analyze. Daily law. Think of the mind as a river. The faster it flows, the better it keeps up with the present and responds to change. This is from the 33 Strategies of War, Strategy 2. Do not fight the last war, the guerrilla war of the mind strategy. Now, this one had a whole lot going on in it. And if you think about it, like, I couldn't have told you that this week was, was going to be how it was last week. I was on a completely different track, completely different mindset. That's how much changes in a week, in a day. We never know what's going to happen. And if we are trying to sit here and plan so far and are unwilling to accept things and how things change and how fast life moves like a river, then we can't bounce back when we have disappointment or when something good does happen because we already have our minds set on this specific thing. So dropping those preconceived notions can help you to get inspired, to think outside of the box, to imagine yourself in a different place, in a new land. I'm telling you, like a friend of mine's, and I remember seeing this person, this individual. He was at one point doing really bad in life. And now he's off in Europe and doing some big things. I'm not sure like how everything connected, but that's the neat thing about it is like he's there, he's living his life, he's doing things that I've never experienced, and I was born in the place where he is. But it's amazing to me that he's made it that far. So drop your preconceived notions, and your creativity and imagination is limitless to what possibilities you can direct yourself in. You understand? Y'all have a good night. Join me tomorrow and we'll do it again.